we always tell the customer, look, try to have your decisions in place proper so there's not a big changes on the numbers at the end. So we try to be very focused on that. If you own a condo or home, the first thing is site visit. We'll go in and we'll walk through the house or that condo with the homeowner or the condo owner, and we'll do a layout. We'll have a quote ready according to what the owner wants. Obviously, there's a lot of changes along the way, but we'll initiate the process by that. It's either they bring a designer and the designer will choose the materials, or the condo home owner will choose the materials. And if they need help in that way, then we'll send them to our suppliers to get the flooring, to get the faucets, to get the doors, to get the paint colors, so on and so forth. And by the time all of that is chosen, we'll put a quote together. We'll have an initiative quote done for the customer. And by the time the customer chooses all the materials, we'll finalize that quote. And even before it's finalized, we can process the job if 50 to 60% of the decisions are done. So then we can start the demo or the prepping, and the customer can continue on with their choices or choosing their materials. But for the most part, it's wiser for that customer to have all the choices made. So we'll bring in all the materials into our warehouse, we'll start the reno, and within, if it's a condo, takes normally about 2 months. If it's a house, all depends of what are we gonna do on that house. But it's always wiser to have all the materials chosen, because then we'll bring it into our warehouse, and as we start the job and progress, we'll have all the stuff. We need the flooring, it's already in the warehouse. We need the toilets are in the warehouse, the tiles are in the warehouse, and we'll just take it from here and organize in our job properly by having those products in the shop. We're able to keep the deadline. Yeah, it's one of the most important things, definitely. Like I said, on the rental industry, it's one of the biggest things, because the building owners don't want to use rent revenue. So at the 30 days mark, it's very important. We got to make sure we get in there and get out by the 30 days, because that unit is rented for the next month. So, and a lot of the times as well, because our industry, it's so crazy that the building owners rent the units back to back. That means they literally give us 3 days to go in and do a paint job, to do a bathroom renovation, and do the floor sanding. And we have to make sure that we fit in all the trades in those 3 days to get that done, so they move in the tenant inside the apartment. Every customer, that allow yourself or give yourself 10% once we have all the choices made. Because there's always going to be something that it's going to show or appear that we don't know that was there. So contingencies are about 10% normally, unless there's a lot of changes along the way that the customer will start changing faucets, high-end lighting, painting, for example. We can use Benjamin Moore, we can use Forbin Ball. I mean, there's a big difference on the material and on the price. So if there's not a lot of changes along the way, the contingencies are literally 10%. So we do advise the customer, listen, you just turn a renovation from 2 months to 4 months by, adding, let's say, you want to do an open concept, you don't want to take this wall and you want to do a supporting beam, or you're going to do a simple renovation in the basement, and now you got underpin and you got to do a whole new foundation and change the pipes. Or, for example, we're doing a basement renovation and the owner finds out that the pipes are all clogged. So that's gonna delay the job, but obviously the owner is gonna be aware, because we're gonna tell them, hey, we're gonna have to break all the concrete, change all these clay pipes into ABS, okay, and make sure that it's gonna be safer for you along the way.